Okay, in this video lesson, what we're going to do is take a look at fixing a few bugs that have managed to sneak by us during the development of this application. Now, joining me with this video, we've got Mr. Zach Parrish.
Hey.
Zach. We've got Joel all the way back in Kansas at the moment, and he is unable to join us. And basically, after he left, I started going through the code and kind of found some of these problems and went, ooh, better get a video in place showing our users how to fix this. Otherwise, it just wouldn't be cool sending out the videos with these bugs in place.
Well, and debugging is a part of any project.
It is. Now, this is some very simple fixes, but nonetheless, I thought it would be very good for you guys to see what was going on. So first thing I want to do is go ahead and simply run our application and show you what problems we have. First of all, I've launched our program. Let's go ahead and close it. Close is fine. Let's go ahead and launch it again. We'll come up here to File, and I'm going to load a level that I've created called Bug Testing. And you'll notice that it loads, and look at this. We've got a little character running around. We've got some walls in there, and we've got a little evil monkey that is trying to get us. As a matter of fact, we can even go in there and kill him and advance to the next level. Now, everything's working fine. Let me close this again. Okay, so all is good.
Okay.
Now, let's go ahead and take a look at it a third time. We'll look at it 4 times in all. So, third time, now we know that load works. Let's do new. Boom. Okay, that's bad. So now we have some sort of problem somewhere that's causing this unhandled exception to take place.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and abort out of this, and no, we don't want to send any errors anywhere. Close that down. Let's go ahead and run it our 4th and final time. Let's go ahead and come in here. So we know new. That's definitely bad. We're going to go to load. We know load works fine. Let's go ahead and open this. We know that we're able to close, but under certain circumstances, we can run into problems. Watch this. I'll advance to level number 2. So now at level number 2, I'll come in here and kill out my evil monkey. Oh, just kidding. All right. Whoa, Mr. Smart Evil Monkey. All right. Now, you have won the game. So at this point, we're done playing for the day, and we want to go ahead and close our game out. So, of course, we'll come over here and hit close, and boom, yet another unhandled exception.
So if you win the game and close, you crash out.
That's right. If you close at any other point during gameplay, everything's fine. Or when you first launch the game, that's fine as well.
Right.
So that's 2 different bugs that we need to address. And again, they're very simple. So let's go ahead and start out by addressing the bug that we get when we select a new game.
Okay.
So everything is going to be found up under AppFrame. So let's go into appframe.cpp, and it's going to be up under the function start new level. Everything's going to be there, as a matter of fact. How nice is that? So we'll come on down, hunting. Aha. Start new level. Okay, so inside here, first thing, switch. If you remember, the way start new level worked is it was the heart of selecting what type of level it was you were going to play. Were you going to play a new random level that you let the computer put together for you, or were you going to play a level that has been designed by some level designer and saved out to the hard drive? So in our case, we know that selecting a level that has been pre-designed by somebody works fine.
Right.
Okay? But if we say new, no dice. And you can see the problem right here.
Yeah, I think I do, actually.
We're missing a break. So without the break in place, what's going to happen is if type comes in as random new level, we're going to do this just fine. Then we're going to fall right on through and continue.
Go into the next case.
That's right. And we're going to continue doing all of this, and we're going to run into some serious problems there because we don't have a package that we've loaded, and we don't have all that information. So to fix this, all we need to do is say simply break out of the switch, and that should fix everything.
Cool.
So let's go ahead and compile this real quick. And no errors. Now let's go ahead and run it and come up here to File and New and see if New works. So New. Hey, look at that. Everything's working fine. And just to push it a step further, let's come up here and kill that guy. And I'm up here, guys. And those 2 guys. And look at that. We advanced, to the next level.
You get killed real quick.
And I got killed. So let's go ahead and close out of that. Now, let's go ahead and fix the next problem. The next problem is still located inside of Start New Level. And this is kind of where we've been naughty with memory, if you will. The problem that's getting us is back buffer. And if you really start looking into it deeply, leave your code set up exactly the way I have it here and start investigating it, you're going to find it's going to be very difficult to track down exactly what the problem is. Because what's happening is we're really getting that exception raised inside of WX widgets. Okay, so what we need to do here is a couple of things. First of all, we need to make sure we're very good by simply deleting out the back buffer from our destructor when we're done with the game. So that's one thing. So what I'm going to do is come in here and just kind of set this up and say back buffer equals null. Okay? And you know what? doing it with level any time that we delete something, it's a good idea to set the variable to null, just so that it's just, you know, not unassigned. So let's go ahead and come in here and do the exact same thing. So we'll say level equals null, like such.
All right.
Okay, now, next thing I want to do. Right now, we're deleting the back buffer, and then we're getting down here, and we're doing all sorts of things. Okay? All this time, the back buffer has been deleted. To be safe, I don't want to let any of the game take place where the back buffer's been deleted out and we're still playing the game.
Right.
So in other words, it's still game time. So I'm going to Control X to cut that, and this will make a lot of sense in about 2 seconds. Right here, right after that switch case, okay, so here's the switch case, I'm simply going to paste it right afterwards.
Okay.
So it was right here. I've simply moved it right to after the switch. And this really makes sense because at this point, when back buffer gets deleted, we turn right around and we recreate it.
So there won't be any code running while the back buffer's gone.
That's right. So that is just a nice way to make sure everything stays good and safe. So the final thing I want to do is let's go ahead and come back up to our destructor. So somewhere down right here. Now I can say if back buffer delete back buffer. And that's no longer a problem. So now when we close out the application, the back buffer is going to get deleted. And if you guys remember, we also have a final back buffer, which I've got loaded right here in my find. So if I hit find next, just to show you guys, there we go. So if back buffer deleted out, well, this is on size. I'm going to come in here and let's just cheat real quick and grab this. You'll see why in a second. So find next, there we go. So we're creating a final back buffer, new. It's a WX bitmap type. So here we are. We've got some memory allocated to us. Let's go ahead and close this out. Anytime that we have memory allocated, we better come back and handle it when we close our application down. So back in the destructor, I'm just going to come down here, and since I copied that code, I can simply just paste it. If final back buffer, delete out the final back buffer.
Cool.
Now we have cleaned up our own variables. So what I want to do now is just go ahead and compile this one more time. Execute it, and we know new works just fine. So as we've already seen, still works great. And now let's go ahead and say load, and we will load bug testing in. And let's see what happens. Come down here, and we kill this guy. Go to level number 2, and kill that guy. You've won the game. Now if I close this out, this time around, there's no errors.
Cool. All your problems are gone.
That's right. So basically, when you start running into problems, you really need to just kind of kick back, think about what the problem is, where's the problem originating, and usually the error itself is going to give you a lot of clues about where the problem's coming from. What is it dealing with? Is it dealing with an enemy? Is it dealing with a fireball? Is it dealing with the level itself? And then just start going from there. Being able to say file new and it immediately crash, start new level was the first place I wanted to check, and boom, there it was in the first few lines. So with that now leaves us at a point where Evil Monkeys runs flawlessly. And for those of you guys out there that have purchased the game, you're going to get some bonus content now where we're going to take a look at how we can implement a pickup system and then put some mana potions into the game.
Yeah.
And with that, that's going to wrap up this lesson on bug fixes. Thanks a lot, guys.